doing fine. He was back to work, had a great job. He was preaching, and just everything was just perfect. And then I got a phone call one night, and I couldn't understand what he was saying because his speech was so bad. And he's just been in the weekend before that. Some people detected a little bit then, and I didn't. Bert did. But from the other end, when he told me that he had brain cancer, all of that retirement hopes and things that just didn't mean anything. What money I had didn't mean anything. Nothing meant anything of materialism. It was all about him. You see, but you know what we did? We looked to God. We looked to Christ. He brought him through the kidney transplant and all. For about 2 years, he fought that, major operations and surgeries. But you know what? I knew that God was still on the throne. And you know what? I still know that God is on the throne. And I still know that someday we're going to walk hand in hand in heaven together. Yeah, God took the hedge away. He took the hedge away. I'm reminded of it when we go to Goddard Cemetery. He took the hedge away. But thank God, he didn't take his love away. It's still there. And we will make it. You folks that have lost loved ones this year, I had most of their funerals. And they weren't hard in the respect that I missed them so much in the last 2 years. They said here, back there, over here, everywhere around. But I know that God is going to build that hedge back, and the devil will never be able to touch us again, but we'll be free forever. And that's what happened to Job. God gave Job back twice everything that he had in the beginning. All but his children. He didn't give him twice the children. Gave him the same amount. That's because he's a merciful God. He did, 20 kids running around. So God knows it all, folks. Don't ever forget that. Tomorrow, you may be on top of the world. Let's get a song. In 2008, we came in very, very close. What if tomorrow they called you and told you, don't come to Mitsubishi, don't come to Carmouth, we have no job. The bank says you don't have any money. It's not there. It happened in 1929. Millionaires, billionaires jumped out of windows and committed suicide. But some folks trusted in the Lord and went through it and got it back again in the 30s, 40s. But that can happen again. In 2008, it came so close. People don't even realize how close it come. General Motors, the biggest corporation in the world, went bankrupt. Had it not been for China loaning us money for Washington to bail them out, General Motors would not exist today. But we owe China about $21 trillion. It can't always be that way, but folks don't realize it. We got jobs. I don't have time for church. I'm too busy. Someday, if we're not careful, we might have all the time in the world to go to church, but you're going to have to walk to get there if Jesus tarries. But nevertheless, through it all, Jesus Christ is still King as we end this year and start a new one if he tarries. He's still King next year, huh? He's still King next year. He's still King all of the years. He's the King of kings. He's the Lord of lords. He's the God of glory. Stand up and give him some praise in the house of God. He's not dead. The world may be dying. But praise God, he is still alive and he's well. God bless you. You have a need this morning, you bring it to the Lord. Leave it here. God is waiting for you.